What's up, guys? Welcome back to today's episode, or I don't know what to even call these right now, but I had a pretty good video planned for today. I was going to show you my lighting setup, which I just got perfect yesterday. So I was like pretty excited to see how it worked out and see how it looks in the videos. I was usually using this little, can't really see it right now, but it's like another light that I made. Sorry. But the reason why I'm not making that video is because I woke up a little bit late. I stayed up late last night. I was treating some wounds. So this video is going to be all about my cat update. If you watched my vlog from the other day, you'll see that I just got a new cat. Her name is Nora. Oh, sorry guys. I burped too much because these wonderful things are so good. I can't stop drinking them. And I looked it up. It says, everywhere that as long as there's no added sugar or sodium or anything like that, then it is just as healthy as water. So I've been drinking these things like crazy, helping curb the no coffee thing that I'm doing here. And it's been 3 days now since no coffee. And yesterday I had a slight headache, didn't take anything for it, kind of just, managed through it. And then today, I feel fine. I've been feeling great all day. I slept in a little bit. I didn't wake up at 6 today. I woke up at 8:30, and that was because I was treating all these wounds. Anyways, so last night I was just sitting there watching some television with the girlfriend. What were we watching? It doesn't really matter, but we're watching some documentary about the future and what they think 2050 is going to look like. We kind of get caught into the YouTube wormhole sometimes. Anyways, we're just sitting there, and Stan, he likes to just hang out by himself. We've got Stan, as you can see in this picture here, he's in the corner because he's afraid of the other cat, and he was our first cat. We got him, and we got him kind of older. He was about, I want to say like 7 months, 8 months maybe. We got him. My mom fixed him. She found him in a park, got him fixed, and then let us have him because she couldn't have him. She already has a cat, and they weren't getting along. And he was doing just fine. He was chasing Kaylee all around the house and, kind of bullying her, which was pretty funny. She would call me while I was at work. She'd be like, I don't know what to do. I'm hiding in the bathroom. Stan keeps chasing me. And I'm like, it's a cat. So, I don't know, just maybe push him, grab him, move him or something. I don't know. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. And then we've got Rufus, who is, as you can see here, is really fat. But before we got him, he was not fat. We got him super, super tiny. He was the cutest little kitten. And I just adored him so much. And I still do. I love Rufus so much. And I love Stan. Stan's really cool. He's really sweet. He doesn't like to be picked up like Rufus kind of does. He'll let you pick him up, but Stan does not like it at all. And then we had those cats so we had Stan for about 6 months and then maybe longer. And then we got Rufus as a cute little kitten. And now he's all big and fat, as you saw in the video before. And then we got, so I was fine with 2 cats, and I almost got a 3rd cat another time. But we kept saying that, 3 cats is too many, 3 cats is too many. And then my brother showed me Nora, and we were like, it wasn't Nora at the time, but she showed us the cat, and we were like, oh, that's really cute. We'll think about it. And then 2 weeks later, he calls me and he's like, can you watch this cat? I'm not allowed to keep her here anymore. So he had to get rid of her that day. And I'm not one to just let cats just go to the pound or anything. So we let her stay here. And we did a lot of research on how to get these cats to like each other. And it's not easy. They want us to keep her in the room for like 2 weeks where they can hear each other and they can eat by the door. And we did that for like a week, I want to say. We had her in, but she was just destroying everything. I don't know if you could really see this. This is just super, super scratched up. And this, it wasn't a cheap chair, and it's all scratched up where I'm sitting to. And I have these little foam things behind me. You can see I have them in front of me too. And there's one in the corner where she has been chewing it or scratching it. And, we don't leave her in here for long. I come in every hour or so to check on her and see how she's doing. But apparently it's not enough for a kitten. They need a lot of love and a lot of play. So I ended up putting a little baby gate. So she has the hallway and, this whole room to come and look at. But she learned, unlike my other cats, they don't know how to jump over that thing unless there's something for them to stand on, which they can easily jump over it, but they just think they can't. So they need like a chair, but so we actually use that for when in the mornings I'll set it up and I'll put them on the balcony and they won't jump over it. They'll sit out there with me and relax while the gate's set up. If the gate's moved, they'll try to go down the stairs and whatnot. But when I have the gate up, they're relaxed. So I keep the gate up for her, and she learns that she can jump over it. And so eventually, I'm just thinking, she wants to be out. She was being kind of nice to the boys, and it was like whatever. I've had cats my whole life, so I've never even been attacked by a cat. And I mean, you can't really see in the video, but I got 2 big old scratches here, and I'm got a little butterfly bandage here because I got like a gash in my face, but we'll get to that. So she learned to jump over the fence, and she was, it seems like she was getting along. So, I decided to just get rid of that fence and let her be out with the boys. And she does kind of mess with them, and maybe I shouldn't be, being like, get away from them, blah, blah, because I'm probably scaring them or scaring her or whatever. But she seems to have favorited Rufus, and she follows him around and kind of copies him and does whatever he's doing, where Stan, she bullies him. And, maybe she got that from Rufus because Rufus bullies Stan too. But, Stan started it when we first got Rufus. Stan was the biggest one, and he was bullying Rufus. And I was telling him, as soon as he gets big, and he got big, he's going to be bullying you. And obviously cats don't listen, but, I just say these things. And, that's exactly what happened, He started bullying them as he got older. If they get along now, they're starting to get, starting to sleep by each other. And it's been, 2 years now since I've had them. But now that we've got this third cat, it seems like it's just another new thing that's disturbing them. And, she's just being a big bully. And last night we were sitting there watching this documentary, and everything seemed peaceful. Stan was sitting at the window. There's the couches right there, so you can sit there, and he likes to look out at night. And it seemed like Rufus was being chased from the room, but as soon as he came out of the room being chased, I don't know what spooked Stan, but he got scared like I've never seen, and he ran so fast up Kaylee and scratched her butt cheek really bad. And as he was doing it, he ran over my head and gripped my whole head. He didn't stay up there. He just did it to climb over, because I guess the other way was where the cats were coming, and he was not trying to be about that life. So he jumped up and clawed my top of my head, was bleeding real bad, and he got a couple big claws in here, but just deep, more than long. And then maybe I'll put some B-roll over here and show this. But this last night was just a big gash, and I had one of those big bandages over it covering my ear, because it was about to be bedtime and I just wanted to go to sleep, and I can't lay down with it just exposed. That's weird to me. So I put a big bandage over it. I woke up today, it was still bleeding because it was a gash. Usually with a gash, I won't go to the hospital unless it's something really crazy. I'll just, close it up and use those butterfly bandages. In some cases, most cases actually, I use super glue, which, I don't know if that's healthy or not, but I've heard, and back in the day they used to use that, so whatever. I would just squeeze it together and super glue it so that it stays shut, and then it's almost like having it's like it never happened almost. And especially when I get them on my hands, I'll do that because I wash dishes constantly. I'm always cooking, and I'm always doing something where I need my hands to be undamaged. Anyways, so yeah, that happened, and it was terrible. She got a little scratch in her butt. It was, not good. And then I was bleeding all over the place, thinking that we might have to go to the hospital. But like I said, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to super glue my face. That just doesn't seem right. So luckily we had these we had this first aid kit, and it came with these little butterfly stitches or whatever. So I just did it to where it was behind my ear, and then I just pulled my, pushing the two, the skin together where the gash was, and then so it's kind of like a stitch in a way where it's holding it together. But he got me good over there, and I was mad at them. And if you asked me yesterday, I would say they're all gone. We're only keeping one of these guys. But obviously, I slept on it, woke up, I felt a lot better today, and I changed my mind. We're gonna keep him. But maybe Nora. I don't know. Nora's still new here, and if she's got to settle in. She might be going to Kaylee's mom's anyways, but that's not going to be for a few months, maybe even a year or so. So we'll see how it goes. But I just will say that 3 cats is too many. So if you're looking to get some animals, maybe stick with 1 cat, 2 cats at max. But I don't know how anyone deals with having 3 or more cats in their house at all times, and especially if they fight, because that was something that, I don't know, kind of traumatized me. I haven't ever been attacked by a cat. I've been attacked by a dog which you'd think would be more traumatizing, but this cat just like, before I even could think, just ran over me, razor sharp, just sliced me open. It could have gotten my eyes or something. That's what I was more freaked out about, is that it could have been like my eye or something more serious. But luckily it was just some flesh wounds and we got it taken care of. But after that, I took Stan, wrapped him in a blanket, and we have a little nail clipper for them. When I haven't done it because I've been kind of being nice to them and not really, making them go through that. But last night Stan went through it because we're not having that. And I'm very careful. I didn't go too close to their little, like, the pink thing. His nails are really clear. You can see I gave them, they're still pretty long. I just made it so they were flat and not super sharp. So if that happens again, maybe there's less damage. But they say you can cause more damage with a dull knife than a sharp knife. So I don't know if that's the same for animal claws. But anyways, so maybe tomorrow I'll talk about my lighting situation, because I do think it is important. I've spent a lot of money and trial and error here trying to figure out what I need to start my channel. And honestly, it wasn't a lot that I needed. I've had this microphone for a long time because I'm in music, and I was recording raps and doing things for other people and whatnot. And I actually had this stand that's holding this light thing that I made. It just happened to work out perfectly in this situation, but I just didn't like the way that it looked as far as like the green goes. It kind of looks a little bit green, but I'll show that all to you, and then actually, fuck it. I'll show it to you now. So yeah, it does brighten it up, and that's the light I was using originally, just this light. But as you can see, I don't know if it's wider than this other one. Maybe it is wider, and that's why it kind of looks a little bit green here. I'm still trying to learn all that. This other one that I'm using that I actually, prefer, you don't have to make. I just put two things together. It was a light that I found at Walmart, really cool LED light without the bulb inside of it. It doesn't have a bulb. Sorry, I just wanted to get rid of that light. As you can see, it's a lot brighter, but I just think it kind of like washes me out a little bit. It's not the color that I was looking for, but if you're in a pinch and you do want to create something, all I did was make it with these like LED ropes, and I put it into a pan, but I'll talk about that tomorrow again. And then this one I'll talk about tomorrow again too, just because I don't think you need to spend a lot of money. The one that I prefer using was probably $40 max, and then the one that I'm not using probably was like $50, and I had to build it. But it was a lot of fun learning all that stuff. And then, I learned about putting the lights in the back and having things like that. But we'll get all on that tomorrow. So anyways, just wanted to do a quick cat update. We're still going to keep her for now. But if you see me in future episodes looking all scratched up, we probably don't have 3 cats anymore. So.